You know, yeah, no, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still, I had to try, yeah. Oh, yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. When I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry, no. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen your eyes. Oh, my queen, so supreme. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles. Hey, yes, I know the king and queen crown, see I'm tired. So I'd never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Alright, I know good man is hard to find. And she can't about that giant no line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine because she's royal, yeah, so royal, and I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. Oh, the way she moves to her own beat. She has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. A very good evening and welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show on Island Zone Radio on this beautiful Monday evening. It's cool, but let's go. This song is dedicated to the beautiful Miss Gigi George on her book launching yesterday in Brooklyn. She's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. All right, Gigi, this song is especially for you. My life, I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, no, the way she moves to her own beat. She has the qualities of a queen, my Nubian queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. That's right. A very pleasant good evening and welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show on Island Zone Radio. Like I said, oh my God, I cannot believe that this weather is so bad. It's so cold. It's brutally cold. And it's causing a lot of problems on the road with the ice, with the cars, some of the locks not working. My God, I don't know what to tell you. And you can't go there standing for too long. Nevertheless, I am here on the radio today. You know, yesterday I got to tell you, I was invited to the book launching of my friend, my divine sister, that is no other than the beautiful Miss Gigi George from Brooklyn. And I want to spend a minute or two talking about her and her book. Um,
That's Gigi George book that you're seeing there. Purpose in the Storm by Gigi. She is Guyanese, who lives in New Jersey. And I'm so glad that she was able to completed her book. Um, Her book was launched yesterday in Brooklyn, and I got to tell you that I really did made an effort in attending her book launching and her signing, and I think I was the first person that got my book signed by Gigi. I haven't get a chance to read her book as yet. I'm busy doing some stuff, and as soon as I finish, I'll be reading her book because what I want to do, I want to spend like probably a half day or a couple hours reading her book nonstop. Because what I plan to do is I plan to interview her about her book, and so yes, I want to interview Gigi to hear her story. You know, everybody got a story, and she is a radio personality, a motivator, and a public figure whose work centered on helping individuals finding meaning, strength, and directions. Purpose in this term reflects my life story and my commitment in guiding others towards hope and purpose. Well, my dear sister, congratulations, and I wish you all the very best. Also, I want to say yesterday I get to meet some beautiful souls in her network. Sheldine Gordon, who is also an author, I got her book. I will have to read it. Winston Jacobs, I am sure somewhere down the line that he will be another guest on my show. You know, Deborah Ramsey, oh my God, the cake that she made was beautiful. I couldn't believe I had to watch the cake thinking it was a book cover that she took and she put over the cake. Nevertheless, it was a cake. All right. Um, Also, Kendra McKee, beautiful soul, very outgoing, Bishop's High School student and a former teacher from there too, which is very good. She's so outgoing and she said a beautiful poem that I love. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to record her poem. Also, Idris, she was one of the proofreader of Purpose of the Storm. So beautiful. So to and Cleveland, Harlequin, a very good evening to all of you, and thank you very much. I hope that some way down the line, I'll be able to work with you guys to bring about a better Guyana, good messages for our fellow Guyanese. And you know, one of the things I like to do, I like to go across the bridge and to to make new friends, to make this world a better place. That's what the word is about. um, Guys, please share the show. If you late, that's fine. I don't know. Sometimes the show, I had a hard time seeing my own show, so I don't know what was really going on. Nevertheless, as soon as I finish the show tonight, I'll share the pages. But tonight, as you guys may have known that, you know, in the past my show was 2 hours long, but I cut it down, and I prefer it to be like an hour or 45 minutes. What's important is that you guys getting the good content and have it compact. You know, this is a one man show. When I say one man, it's I have nobody to help me set up or do the camera stuff and play my music. I do everything by myself, and sometimes it could be real challenging. You know, I just realized I have to get my coffee warmer in my studio because I make my coffee like 7 o'clock, 7:30, and by the time I get into the studio, it's cold. Excuse me, and excuse my shirt. I didn't get the press because what happened yesterday? I was going to GG book signing, and I took the iron to work, and I didn't bring it home because I am having some problem with locking my car, so I have to leave my car open, and it's an expensive iron. It's a Rowenta iron, so I didn't want anybody to go in my car and take it out. Nevertheless, um, we're gonna do the show today, and our show today is about heart health. This is welcome to February. Today is heart health. It's the kind of February 2026. And again, I want to say welcome to all of you this February as we recognize Heart Health Awareness Month. A time to pause and focus on one organ that keep us all going, our heart. As a nurse, I've seen firsthand how heart disease can change lives in an instant. Oh, yes, I've seen a lot of people dead too, instantly. I've also seen how prevention, education, and a simple lifestyle choice or change can make a powerful difference in our lives. Heart disease remain one of the leading cause of illness, yet many cases are preventable. Of course, it could be preventable. This month, I encourage everyone to take a small but meaningful steps. Eating healthier, stay active, manage your stress, know your numbers, and I'll explain all of this in just a minute. And keep up with routine checkups. Your heart works hard every single day. It deserves your care and attention. So stay with me, listening, and let's have an honest conversation about protecting our hearts, our family, and our future ahead of us. And let's talk a little bit about some statistics. Let's talk about in 2023, cardiovascular disease accounted for about one third of all deaths worldwide, and that's a lot, right? And heart disease remains the leading cause of death in the US for men, women, and in almost all ethnic groups. That means if you're Chinese, Portuguese, Indian, blacks, whatever it is, you die of heart disease, or you can die of heart disease. It does not discriminate. Um, in 2023, approximately 916 deaths in the United States were due to cardiovascular disease, including heart disease and stroke. Coronary heart disease is the most common form, was responsible for 349,000 deaths in 2023. On an average in 2023, in the USA, about we have about one person died every 34 seconds, and that's like nearly every minute two person is dying, and that's a lot. And I want to tell you there is things that we can do to curb this. Historically, about one in every five American deaths has been attributed to heart disease, which often leads to heart attack, remains a major contributor with hundreds of thousands of heart attacks each year around the world. And like I said before, and I'll reiterate it during the show, that heart disease is something that is preventable. And let's talk about the trend and the burden. While death rates from heart disease and some form of heart disease have declined over the decades due to medical advances and prevention, chronic heart conditions like heart failure and arrhythmias are rising in contribution to overall mortality. Cardiovascular death rate worldwide have risen as population grows and aged, especially in low and middle class income countries. So as people get older, it's people could die of heart disease and any other disease, right? One of the things that always baffles me as someone who sometimes want to change my eating habits and my patterns and to choose healthy foods to eat, I find it difficult sometimes because the food that is good for you, the food that's healthy for you, the juice that's healthy for you is more expensive. Therefore, a lot of people, what they do is they go and buy the fried foods and the fast food and the Chinese food, which is no good. I really do believe, right? I love my coffee before I sleep. And I believe that the government should do any and everything to bring down the cost of food that's good for us, foods that healthy for us. And later on down the line, I will talk to you more about foods. Because what I've done, I've choose some fruits, some vegetables, and some fish that's healthy. And like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for tuning into my show. And let me tell you why. My show is actually it's not an entertainment show. It's a show, it's an educational show, right? It's a show that would help you to grow and to live longer and to to help you live a longer life. I want to say, Hafiza Khan, a very good evening to you. Angie Babe, a very good evening to you. Charmaine Stevenson, a very good evening to you. Thank you very much, everyone. And yes, my show is it doesn't get all the music and everything, but this is just a informational show. I'm not a doctor. I've been a nurse for over 30 years. And so some of the things that I've learned, I want to share with you guys. Um, I know it sometimes it take me a long time to prepare for this show, and I would love to have a lot of people watch this show so that they could live a longer life and they could choose healthier food to eat. But sometimes people don't like that. People like the music and so on. But thank you very much for all of you who have tuned in. And what this means. Heart disease is still the number one killer globally and in the United States. It affects people of all ages, but is more common with advancing in age and in people with risk factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, smoking, poor diet, and lack of physical activities, inactivities that I want to say, people who sit around all the time. So, as we talk about what this month of February signifies, and what I'm trying to do, it brings attention to heart disease, as I said, one of the leading cause of illness and death, and reminds us that many heart conditions are preventable. And like I was thinking today when I was preparing the show, how it's preventable and what goes on. People often think that eating bad every day and nothing happen, that nothing will happen to you. Well, I want to tell you over time, a lot of things could happen. You ever hear the story? One dirty bill dam, right? Or every day you put a straw on the camel back, one straw one day will break the camel back. This month actually emphasizes on simple saving actions such as eating a balanced diet, a heart healthy diet, staying physically fit, managing stress, avoid smoking. And I could tell you, getting regular checkups and knowing your blood pressure, your cholesterol, sugar level. And these, as far as I'm concerned, is all things that you could do to prevent you from dying sooner than later. Let's talk a little bit about education. Heart Health Month encourages people to learn the warning signs of heart attack and stroke and to seek care early. Probably next week, I will talk about symptoms of heart disease, right? Of your heart health, about chest pain, when to call 911, when not to call 911. And I just focused today because on awareness, what you could do to live a long time. Community action, community and their actions. It's called for families, community, healthcare professionals, and organizations to work together to promote a healthier lifestyle and reduce heart related illness. Eat with your heart in mind. Choose fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, and nuts. Go easy on salt, sugar, fried foods, and processed meats. Use healthy fats like olive oil, limited butter, and trans fat. Eat fish like salmon or for omega 3 when possible. And like I said, these are all things that we could do to enable us to live a healthier lifestyle. And as I go down the line, I'll get more detail of what we could eat. Now, one of the other things that we need to do is to keep our aim is to exercise. Exercise at least 5 days a week, whether it's walk around the block, walk in your house back and forth if you're an elderly person. You want to walk at least for 30 minutes, 5 days a week. People think that sitting down watching TV all day is a good thing. It's not good. You need your heart to work. You want to give your heart some pressure to work, to burn some calories. So, walking counts. Exercise every day, 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day, right? And add light strength or resistant exercise a few times a week. I tell people sometimes get a bottle, put it in your hand, work it up and down. Or if you want to be fancy, there is weight selling, a pound weight. All depends what you're comfortable doing. The goal is consistency, not perfection. A lot of us go towards perfection. And I want you to pay attention what I'm saying because as we say, heart disease, all these things are preventable. And there is things that you can do in your life could prevent it. Avoid harmful habits, things like smoking. And I want to tell people that if you start smoking, you want to cut down smoking and eventually stop smoking. Smoking affects your life negatively and could cause cancer, lung cancer, and different other cancer. Also, and your goal is though to stop smoking. But if you haven't started, don't start smoking. Smoking cigarette, nicotine is an addiction. It's not good for you. You want to limit your alcohol, right? I am not telling people don't drink. Drink in moderation, right? Moderation matters. You go out, you drink sometimes, drink a little. But for me, I really don't drink. I would drink a beer or two. That's it. I would not drink more than two beer. You know. Another thing that I see that goes on a lot when I look on Facebook. Um, so many people get involved in so many people involved in stress related stuff, arguing, cursing. Rhonda Spencer Thumb, a very good evening to you. Hey, Mr. Cleveland Harlequin, DJ Quinn, thank you very much for checking in, brother. It was nice meeting with you yesterday. And I'm so happy that you guys are supporting my sister. Thanks for the love, the support. And I have to tell you that I appreciate the love that you guys extended to me yesterday. I want you to let all of your friends know that I appreciate it. And I love it. I like to give love and the book signing was warm and friendly atmosphere. And boy, I don't know. I love the white pudding that I had there yesterday with the mango sour. Oh my God. I have to find out who made it or where they buy it so that I could buy it. All right, Mr. Harlequin. Oh my girl. Oh gosh. Um, I tell you, I love all of you guys that were there yesterday. And we will do some collaboration. We just met yesterday, but I would love to team up with all of you and to bring you on my show to make my job a little easier. Like I've said before, I'm a one man show here. Control the I control everything here, the music, the to go online, to do everything. And so when I get someone, I am I love it. So Idris, thank you so much for your love, your support, and thank you for giving me that opportunity to speak. I always like to give a good speech, especially when there is someone that I love and is dear to me. And ladies and gentlemen, if you look, I want y'all call Gigi if she didn't get to watch. If you look on my screen on the top right hand side, you see my girl. That's my divine sister, my girl Gigi. And I want to let you guys know, and you guys could share a little bit inside too. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching now, please support my sister Gigi George. Purpose in the Storm. Um, I haven't started reading it because I am doing my own book. But she has inspired me too. You know, Miss Idris, I wanted to come back on the mic yesterday. You don't know, but I'm gonna tell you guys this. I was one of the first Guyanese that have started Women of the Year and Women of the Month of the Year, Women and Men of the Year award ceremony in Queens in Little Guyana. And I want to come back on that mic to say, on the fifth year, which is next year, it will be grand. And I wanted to announce that one of my Women of the Year or Woman of the Year will be Miss Gigi George. It's written in stone. So, yes, she'll be one of my Influential Woman Award next year, March 2027. So I'll be heading to Guyana, and I'll for this probably next month I'll be heading to Guyana to host International Women's Day in Guyana. Um, Tony, yeah. So yes, thank you so much. So my first honoree of 2027 Woman of the Year is Gigi George, and one of the things that I have so many of you here, and I love you guys. Thank you for treating me with love, kindness. And I always say that kindness matters everywhere I go, and we all could make a difference in the world. Like I said, I met Gordon, Winston Jacobs, Deborah Ramsey. She made a beautiful cake. Kendra, oh God, I love her. Maki, I see she when I got her dancing up herself and doing whatever. I said, who this now? Anyhow, she's a beautiful soul. All of you, Idris, thank you. Cleveland, thank you. And God bless all of you. And don't forget, if you guys want to talk about anything, please, by all means, reach out to me. I'm very humble. I am very humble and kind, and I like to showcase things. My goal is to make a better world. And so, if there's anything that you guys want to address on this show, let me know. I will definitely bring you guys on the radio. If I can't, I do a lot of reels on Facebook. I didn't accept this part that I'm an influencer. I talk about anything that affects our human being. I'm very inspiring. Yeah, you have to know your worth, and I don't say this in a braggadocious way. So, and I get good views, so thank God for that. I get like some 14,000, 10,000 people watch. And it humbles me because you know why, Idris and Cleveland? Because I'm a poor Guyanese Indian boy, a black Indian boy that came and making a difference in the world that we live in. So let's get back to the show. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to support my beautiful friend, my beautiful soul. She got a rich smile too. Purpose in the Storm. And Idris played a very vital role in helping her with all of this. So y'all tell Gigi all what I said on the show. All right, y'all call her tonight, okay? So yes, I love all of you and thank you very much. Let me continue with my show and want to tell you guys that my show is not the one that you come and you dance up and thing. My show is an educational show, and as you guys may have known that sometimes it doesn't. Thank God I get people to watch too. Let me see. Yes, Idris. She said, Miss Bob Semple. Good evening to you, Kendra McKee. Oh God, Miguel Yatagor. Thank you very much. Um, and thanks to all of you. Juliet Ciceran, a very good evening to you. Samantha Cho, good evening to you. Thank you very much for joining. And today I am talking actually about Idris. The link will be up and running on Amazon before the end of the week for Purpose in the Storm. Yes, I will share it too. And so today, as you guys may know this, or some of you may not have known that, this month is actually Heart Health Month. And we are talking about how we could keep a good heart, how we maintain a good heart, how we live a long healthy life. And I'm at the stage of, and like I said, it's preventable. Heart disease is preventable. So many people with stress these days. God Jesus, my car giving me problem yesterday for the past week, 2 weeks. So life is very stressful, but having good friends and the good friends like Gigi, it's a blessing. um, and I like to surround myself with good people. And thank God I found a good family in Brooklyn and New Jersey. So I want to encourage people to chronic stress affects their heart tremendously. Try pray, meditation, deep breathing. Some people, especially women, like to journal or quiet walks. For me, I like the quiet walks. Um, Put on my headset, listen to some good music, right? And after that, you focus on what you're doing, right? Stay connected with healthy relationship, protect the heart too. Listen to me. I have learned one thing in life recently. You see them people who wicked and give you stress and hard time. If these people continue this way, get rid of them. You don't need people who drain the hell out of you. Gigi knows. Get rid of these people, and you will find that you will get people who will love you, right? Who would care for you and who will support you. So I want to play this song back again for Gigi and all the ladies on my Brooklyn side, my family who I've met yesterday. This song is for all of you. You're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show on Island Zone Radio.
But did you know that there's a
That
YouTube music app where
airs
you can listen to playlists
every
based on
Monday night
did
at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Song for all the Brooklyn friends, especially for my Gigi. Hey, my Kendra. Makini, I love you like cooked food, girl. That black pudding tastes nice, eh?
Until I see your eyes.
Separate the sheep from the goat, them. That's right, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta come for me show day too.
Oh, yes. Let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah. So royal, I want her in.
All you ladies in Brooklyn, Royal boy.
I never knew anyone so one of a kind.
And Kendra, I am not too professional. I like making a little joke in between, and you will fit right in.
Yeah,
All of you.
tease of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen her rise. Oh, my queen, so supreme. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles. Hey, yes I and I know the king and queen crown. See I'm tired, so I'd never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Alright, I know good man is hard to find. And she can't about that giant no line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine because she's royal, yeah, so royal, and I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. Oh, the way she moves to her own beat. She has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen, so supreme. Yeah. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, no, the way she moves to her own beat. She has the qualities of a queen. My Nubian queen.
That's right. She is a Nubian queen. Welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show on Island Zone Radio. Kendra, thank you very much. Good people does align with good people, and the whole church say amen. And Kendra, to be very honest with you, um, like I told you yesterday, I'm a guy from humble beginning who failed all my exam when I was a young boy. But because God has touched me in a special way and has blessed me, when I was Kendra, you're a teacher, right? By profession. When the teacher asked me a question back in the days when I was a kid, I used to sound like I dumb, like I don't know what they're talking about. But thank God that a day like today, I could stand up and address the President of the United States or anywhere else. I could represent myself. Thank you, God, for his blessings. And I can't wait to get my book out. It's going to be hot. And my goal is to be a number one seller. I, as you guys may have known, Kendra, that one of my thing is, and that's why I put up my sister book on my show, because one of the things that I like to do is to empower people, uplift people, and to show people, to let people look nice and look good. I am grateful to God that I'm not jealous of anyone, that there is no jealousy in my soul, but just kindness and goodness. And like I said, if you have people in your life that's draining you, get rid of them. Get rid of them. And one of the things that I've always tell people, and not in no braggadocious way, I know my worth and I know my value. That's why when what's her name? Ken Idris came and she said, you sit so quietly. And that's how I do a lot of times. I go, I sit, I observe, and then I do what I got to do. So again, don't forget to let you guys know in Brooklyn that I appreciate the love and the love that you guys have shared with me and have embraced me. We are family now. I thought of you guys all day today. The other thing is that if you want to keep your heart health going, sleep. At least get 7 to 9 hours sleep a night. Poor sleep raises blood pressure and heart risk. Right? If you got a boyfriend or a husband that don't let you sleep, I'm not talking about other things, who stress you out all night, right? Let them go. You will find, see, sometimes in life, we find that it's hard to let people go, but then we realize that when we let them go, it's one of the best thing to do. Absolutely. Silence is golden. Also, know your blood pressure, your cholesterol, and your blood sugar regularly. Follow your medical advice and take medication as prescribed. So much people like to do what they want to do. They think they is the doctor, but listen to what your doctor do say. Maintain a healthy weight. Each small steady weight loss can reduce strain on your heart. Care for the whole body, not only your heart, but take care of your brain, your mind, your soul. Feed yourself good things, positive things, that you could be like Miss Kendra, be jolly and funny at the same time, right? And emotional and spirit well being matters. Go to church sometimes. Pray often. Every day I pray. I pray 2, 3 times a day. Although you see me. When I'm leaving home, when I wake up, I say, thank God for today. I pray while I'm going to work that He will let me have a good day, that He would let me have a good day to work and take me to work safe, and that He would bless my wife and my children and my friends. And in the night, I have a prayer that God will bless all those who are having a hard time. He would make life easy in them, right? These are my prayers. I don't pray to get rich or anything, if you know what I mean. Hey, Gigi. Good night, my darling. Good to see you. Watch the screen there. See who you see. You go watch the screen just now. You see there are two places from the screen anyway, Gigi. And ladies and gentlemen, I want us to support Miss Gigi George, a beautiful soul that God has caused me. You know, in life, sometimes you cross people's path and you don't know why. But yesterday, as I was sitting down in the room, I know it was God intervention that I crossed path with this beautiful soul. You see your smile there? All right. So, Gigi, I'll take your picture off for now, but you still see that you're there up on the upper right hand side. I wish you all the very best that life has to offer, Gigi. And I appreciate all your friends. And you're very blessed and lucky to have so many people who supported you and who keep their arms around you. It matters. And I hope they hug me up just so too, and they embrace me because I love all of you. So as we are talking about, and I play a very special song for you too. I don't know if you hear it. If you didn't hear it, let me know. I'll play it back for the third time, like you hear. And as we're talking about vegetables that's good for your heart, I choose 10 of everything. Spinach. It is rich in potassium and nitrates. It's helped to lower your blood pressure. So spinach is good. Broccoli is high in fiber and antioxidants. It reduces artery damage, which is important. Kale. Loaded with vitamin K and omega 3s. It supports healthy arteries, and we need that. Carrots, beta carotene helps reduce cholesterol, and we need that because a lot of times cholesterol, high cholesterol, causes us to lose our life. Beets improve blood flow and lower blood pressure. And I heard Gigi was talking about diet too. Did you know that beet is a good thing to eat? And even you get beet juice, it increase nitric acid in oxide in your blood. It causes the blood to go places where you don't expect. If you're a man, you have diabetes, I'll tell you that blood, that beats where you're eating will cause the blood to go to your penis if you have impotence. All right, so increase it. But if you are diabetic, you may not want to eat too much beets because of the sugar content, right? You want to eat tomatoes. Tomato, it helps with your bad cholesterol, right? As we all know, and I eat all these things. Garlic lower your blood pressure and cholesterol naturally. I don't know if you do, but I love to when my wife is cooking dal, throw a couple piece, a flag of dal in, of garlic inside of there, and I take it out and I eat. I cook with it. Yes, Idris. Yes. Thank you, Ken, for this information. Yeah, man. So, also sweet potato. It's high in potassium, balanced sodium level. And this is good for sweet potato. Sweet potato is better than than white potatoes, especially if you are diabetic. It helps with your diabetic with your diabetes. Okay, bell peppers. And I'll talk something about this just now. Bell peppers, vitamin C, it strengthens your blood vessel. It makes it strong. Asparagus help reduce inflammation and regulate blood pressure. Now, what I want to say is that being Guyanese, one of the things that even am guilty of that. We are guilty of eating rice and curry, curry chicken, curry potato, dal and rice, roti, but we don't go out of the way to cook with a little bell pepper. Some people do it too. And your little beets and your carrots and your kale is very good. Spinach. You know what I do sometimes? My wife do it good. I can't cook. I could only eat. I would buy some spinach, a bundle of spinach. I'll buy some asparagus. I'll wash it up, cut it up, and I let my wife saute it for me. Man, I'll eat that thing out. I don't care. It's sweet, right? So these are good things, and I want us Guyanese to become more health conscious and eat more mindful, right? Eat what is good for you. You know, I'm 62. No, excuse me. I'm going to be 62 this year. I still look good. I still feel like I'm 19, but you know what? Sometimes the body does little ache and pain, especially when cold. Hmm? Yes. But you know what? I try to eat smart and healthy. And like I was saying earlier, and you guys are on, um, it's sad that the food that's good for you, it's more expensive than the food that's not good for you. You could go any corner of the place and pick up Chinese food. And I'm not saying I don't like Chinese food, but it's not good for you too much. And if you want to buy a salad, it's not cheap, right? Also, fruits, apple, it's a source of fiber. If you're having constipation problem, you could eat apples. It also lower your cholesterol. It add fiber to and it's good for your intestine, right? Too bad I can't eat it. I'm allergic to a lot of fruits. Banana. And I know if Gigi is there, she will tell you banana is high in potassium. It supports healthy blood pressure. But I want to tell you this: if you are on dialysis, you have to be very careful of things like banana, things like orange juice, because it's high in potassium. But I want to tell you, if you're taking things like Lasix, any kind of diuretics, it's good. When I say diuretics, make you pee. And when you pee, you lose your electrolytes, things like potassium and so on. And your body needs your potassium. Your heart needs your potassium to work adequately. So you want to add your banana and your little oranges. Orange, vitamin C, and it improves your blood function, your blood vessel function. Another thing that I love to eat, remember the damn thing, oh, I shouldn't say damn, but the thing is that I love to eat berries. But guess what? These berries spoil so quick. But if you guys could tell me what to do, I will do it. Sometimes I freeze them. But 1, 2 days, you let them 2 days in the fridge and they spoil. Blueberry, strawberry. It's a powerful antioxidant and it reduces inflammation. And I got to tell you, um, I have to tell you that these are good things for you. What I've done the other day, probably next week on my show, I'll show you. I went and invest in a cheap $10 thing like a juice, something to juice. What you do, you put your berries, you put your banana, you put a piece of orange, and you just put your coconut water inside, and you blend it up, and you drink it every day. And it's like a little cup you have there. I'm like, I have to do a video for that. $10 for it, and it's $15 too. You could pay. But what I want to tell you, when you buy these fruits, you don't eat it one time. You put a plastic bag and you make 7 days, and you put two here, three there, two here, two. You know what I'm saying? And it lasts for a week, and it's good for you. Avocados, healthy fats raise good HDL. Right? We all know that it's good. You cut a slice, you share, you buy a big one, you share it for everybody, and everybody enjoy it. I like to eat it with a little bit salt. You don't have to eat it with salt. You could eat it just like that. The thing pomgrama we call pomgrama improve blood flow and reduce plaque buildup. The only thing that with that, man, it's too troublesome for broke up and we eat, but it's good to eat. It's expensive too sometimes, but well, guess what I do? When it's cheap, I buy a good portion. My allergy acting up, but that's all right. So eat your pangrama, buy it, juice it up, or eat a handful when the day come. With some Gigi say with some baking soda. Wash them with vinegar. You see? Yeah, you see we learning too, Idris. Thank you. My dinner earlier was some fish soup made with a from God. My nephew caught and sent. Oh God, that's good. You know what? Thank you, Gigi. I am today. What I had, my wife made some nice dal soup. I had it for dinner last night. I had some for lunch, and I'm gonna take some for lunch tomorrow. Dal soup with some corn and chicken. Oh Jesus, that would sound good and that tastes good. My wife could cook though, you know. I don't know if you're watching Miss Geeta Rampersad. Y'all will get to meet her sometime. Gigi, I don't know I don't know if you listened to this song though before, but Gigi, you know that every year I try my very best to bring on the International Women's Day. And so this year I plan to do my International Women's Day in Guyana to keep my focus on people who take care of the animals. And my goal is to make a donation to at least 5 ladies who take care of animals in Guyana. But I had wanted to take that mic back yesterday. announce it on your book signing that Miss Gigi George will be one of my 2027 Woman of the Year award. So next year, Gigi, dial up yourself, get ready. You will be one of the recipient of the 2027 Woman of the Year award. You're the first to know this. Bam. Anyhow, girl, this dry cough always got me since I was a little boy. I don't know what to do. But the truth is, I don't let it hold me back. Because my blessings, talking to you guys, meeting you guys, withhold everything. Let's talk about grapes too. Grapes is very good for the arteries, but you don't want to eat too much grapes. Like I tell people, you take a handful, four or five grapes, and you eat it. Kiwi, kiwi is good. Kiwi lowers triglyceride and blood pressure. Watermelon is good to eat too. It's especially in the hot weather. But what I was hearing is that, and I love watermelon. It's a little spice into the show too. I hear watermelon is like a little Viagra for men, especially when you get to the bottom of it, to the white part. So eat your watermelon, but if you are diabetic, may not be one of the best thing. But listen, like I was talking to a psychiatrist that I was working with a couple of years ago. He said to me, "Don't cut out everything, cut down." So that's my thing, cut down. Gigi, if you didn't hear my song that I play for you, let me know. I'll play back again for the third time. Also, papaya. Papaya, we all Guyanese, we know we could make some good juice with papaya. We blend it up and it helps with stress. It helps too with your bowel movement. So all these are good information I'm giving you guys. I study, I read about all these things. um, I also um watermelon sweet, yes. The fresh ginger boil with some added honey, yes. Play a song for me, thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, I also we have the man behind Island Zone Radio, Ryan Jeffrey, which is DJ Fest. Yes, yes, it's good for motion. DJ Fest, I often don't tell him this, but today I was in my bed and I have to say that DJ Fest give me an opportunity to come on Island Zone Radio from since I think 2018, and I am still with Island Zone Radio. He bear up with me. He supports me. He's there for me and my family if something should happen. So I appreciate him. Even when I don't feel like I'm on the radio, he got my back. He always saved my slot. So I say thank you very much. And I've get offers to go to different state radio station, and I've always said no. I am happy right where I'm at. I don't believe in jumping around too much to places. So you have to thank people for their goodness. So all right, good. Yeah. So y'all give DJ Fest a clap and some love because he believe in this Indian boy, black skin Indian boy from Guyana, where we are using our medium to make a difference in people's life. Also, I check out on fish. We all know salmon is good for the heart. Salmon is good with omega. It's omega 3, right? It reduces inflammation and lower heart disease risk. And I want to tell you, that's what I'm saying sometimes. It's that although salmon is it's too damn expensive. Things that are good for us is expensive, but guess what I do? I go sometime and I buy after they fillet the salmon, I buy the bag that they got for $3, $4, and I let my wife cook a nice soup. And I'll chew up all the damn bone. First time I'm talking damn so much. I chew up the bone and eat out my salmon, and I love it in soup. So I don't have to pay a lot of money for that. But I would love to see things that's good for us, that the price come down, that poor people can afford to eat. Mackerel helps lower triglyceride, which is the bad cholesterol, right? It's good for your heart. Sardines, it's omega 3 plus calcium for your heart and your bones. I like eat these things. You put a little pepper, your little onion. Y'all ladies know more than me anyway. I I I don't know to cook too much. My wife does the cooking for me. I just do the eating anyway. Tuna supports cholesterol balance. It balances your cholesterol. Trout improve your heart rhythm, your heart rate. Things like herring lower your blood pressure. People don't. Some people don't. We buy things, but sometimes we don't know the value. And I'm hoping that after today's show, that you will buy things, not only chicken every day, that you would eat sensibly. That before you put your cheese and your butter in your bread in the morning, you put your little tuna. By the way, I just said tuna. My wife just said me mad. You put your little tuna, your herring. I like how Haitians do the herring. Things like anchovies, small fish, big omega 3 benefits, right? Codfish, lean protein support your heart health and your weight, right? Halibut fish. I don't think I ever eat halibut fish. Um, it helps regulate your heartbeat. And number 10, our tilapia. It's low in fat, good protein when bake or grill. And I got to be honest with you, which I'll talk a little bit. Um, Sometimes, not sometimes, it's best when you grill your food, man, right? Or you bake it. Not too much fried fish. Listen, I don't mind eating my little fried fish. You know when I eat my little fried fish, there's a something that Spanish people make. Oh God, I forget the thing. With some mango, onion, garlic. If you guys remember the name, with some vinegar, some pepper, and salt and thing, and you make it up nice and you throw it across your fish. I make it myself. Man, when I tear up that fish, you'd be surprised. We say we know vegetables that's good for your diabetes, and you know diabetes contribute towards heart disease, heart problems, right? Me too. Let me see. I like smoke herring too. God, me too. Sheldon. Hey, Sheldon, how you doing? I have some. Sheldon, I'm gonna read your book sometime too. Give me some time, and after I read your book, I will bring you on the radio. I'll bring all of you guys, and we will work together. I am the guy that I will always try my best to support everyone. I am not the guy who hold back people. No, I push you up. I'll help you. So, and sometime after my book is out, I will try to do a book signing for all of us. Um, After I launch my book, I'm gonna do a launching for all of us together. I'll get the venue, and I'll just have you guys come, bring your book, and we can sell. And we'll do together. We'll do a fabulous job in selling our books, right? Um, and also, I have to tell you that I have to speak to. There is a book club in Queens that that allows people to come and sell the book in one place. All the authors. So I have to bring you guys into this and to so we all gonna join the team. I have to find out when they're gonna have it. And also um we gotta do the Sheldon. I have to invite you to and Gigi. Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna help you guys. We are gonna help each other out, don't worry. Also there is right here in Queens at the Queens Library there is somewhere where You can bring your book and sell to, I think, once every 6 months or once every 3 months. Um, I will let see that you guys get. I'm going to find out when is the next one, and I would invite you guys to come. I'll make it my duty to see if I could probably get you guys to speak a little bit too on your book and tell your story, and you could bring your book and help sell. So, um, but I don't want to say but the truth of the matter is I'm a little taken up this couple probably till next week. The next week, I want to send my my book to my editor soon this week. Actually, I finished writing, but I'm reading back. I want to make sure that everything that I want to say that's in my mind that's in there. Okay, so I got your back, and we all will have each other back. So let's get back to the show. And again, ladies and gentlemen, let's uplift my sister, Miss Gigi. Purpose in the Storm. I start her book today, I read 2 pages, but guess what? I put it down because I I'm in my attic, in my studio. I want to come with a nice cup of coffee, cock my foot up, and read Purpose in the Storm by my divine sister Gigi. All right? So that's for that. And Gigi, um, yeah man, we gotta help each other out. And don't forget, after I finish reading your book, I will come to I want to come and have a conversation with you. I don't like this. I mean, yes, you could come on the air, but with Zoom and all these things. But I want to come with a two box of tissue, one for you and one for me, and we will have a sit down and have a conversation. Yeah, what I say? We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna pour out and we're gonna sell some books. We're gonna sell some of your books, right? Get your things together. We're gonna rock. Anyhow, now, let's get back to the show. Today, we are talking about on the Ken Rampersaud Show about heart health, how we can live a healthy heart life for many years. Let's talk about some vegetables that we can eat if we have diabetes. Spinach and kale. It's low in carbohydrates, it's high in magnesium, it improves insulin action. Broccoli, oh gosh, I love my broccoli. I love my broccoli because I could just steam it a little bit and just eat it like that or put it in some soup, and it's good and it helps with fiber slow sugar absorption. Oh god, the next one is our okra. Jesus, let me tell you, some people don't like okra and these things because of the slime, but help okra helps to regulate your blood sugar. Let me tell you what I do too. Probably that's why I have some smooch. I just put some oil on my face. I ain't put nothing fancy. What I do sometimes, and I forget sometimes too, I buy okra every time I go to the store. And I would wash the okra, cut out the head and the tail, and I drop it in a bottle of water and put it in the fridge. And next morning, when I wake up, I would drink that bottle of water, or at least half. And you'll be surprised what happened. That bottled water would draw out all the slime from that water, from the okra, and I drink it just like that. You understand? Probably that's why I look so good after 61. Gonna be 62 this year. All right. No, I'm not no braggadocious. Babe, listen to me. Bitter melon. Our kind of food. Natural glucose lowering effect. I like my Karila. My wife knows that I love it. You fry it up nice. In fact, one on the summer, I'll have to invite my Brooklyn friends to come by me. I like to invite people by my place. Come and we can have a good time, sit down at the backyard, eat, and have a good time. Oh God, Gigi, I gotta tell you, probably you're the right person to talk to. I enjoyed that white pudding yesterday. You have to tell me where you buy the white pudding so that I could buy some too. Jesus. One of the best white pudding, and I eat a lot of black pudding in my life. I used to sell at Roxy Cinema And they used to get a lot of black pudding. People used to sell there. Oh Jesus! I used to get all the leftover black pudding. So I eat enough black pudding in my life, but Jesus Christ, this white pudding was to die for yesterday. You see, if I think I would have go ask some more, but I got, but everybody else got to eat. But the white pudding was slamming. Anywho, bitter melon, like I said, natural glucose lowering effect. I like it with my little shrimps, fry up a little bit, and that's about it. What I also like to do with bitter melon, and I don't know if you guys do, I like to put it in my pepper sauce and eat it. You know, or put some in the vinegar and let it salt whatever you do. Let it put it in the vinegar and then I eat it. Right. Zucchini. Oh God, I didn't like zucchini when I was a child, but it's very low. It's very low on the glycemic index, which means it really does not take your sugar up. All right. Um. Also, we talk about fruits, and we're keeping it as diabetics now. This piece. Berries low in sugar, high in antioxidants. You want to eat that if you have diabetes. Apple with the skin, the fiber prevents sugar spike. All right. So if you have diabetes, you want to eat apple. You ever hear the story? An apple away, keep the doctors away. Right. Um, as we said, avocado, it's healthy fat and there is no sugar inside. One of the things that I like to eat too is guava. It's high in fiber and it's low on the GI, the glycemic index. As we talk about fish, you want to eat salmon, sardine, trout, omega 3s reduce insulin resistance. And you guys know, for those of you who don't know, I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I think I'm 38 years now. I'm a nurse since 1987. So I go and search and see what's information that's good for everyone to eat, right? We want to, I'll tell you a story what happened to me a couple of years ago when I was not this smart. What happened, everybody was talking about juicing, and I now went and started to juice. Little did I know that I could have juiced myself to death. I start by fruits. I up on the table with fruits all over, make juice for 7 days, right? So guess what? When I went to the doctor, when the doctor tell me my A1C number, you will be surprised. It went up to like 13 when it's supposed to be like 5 point something. With that amount, you could get a stroke and dead. And within 2, 3 months, I grabbed that bull by the horn and I bring it down to like 6 within 2, 3 months. I exercise, I watch what I eat. So, fruits is good, but do not overdo it. Things like watermelon, banana, mangoes, the things that I love. I got to, but I still eat my mango between me and you. I still eat my little mango. You know, I'm Guyanese. So be very careful. Some fruits that things that you avoid if you have diabetes: fruit juice, white rice, white bread, fried fish, large portion of banana, mangoes, and grapes. Like I said, you eat 4 or 5 grapes a day, it's gonna good for you. You eat a nice banana if you want. You know the Guyanese banana with small little fig or whatever it is, right? And I'm about to finish. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish soon. For hypertension, you want to go low on sodium, high potassium, and magnesium, right? Yes, Gigi, it is good information. Um, but like I said, it's not everybody would want to hear these kind of things. People like the bangalang music and all these kind of things. But my show is to be inclusive, share information that's good for you. If you are suffering from hypertension, your goal is to eat food that's low in sodium, high in potassium. But if you are on dialysis, you got to knock out the potassium and magnesium. The best choices you have, again, you want to eat beets. And I got to tell you, beets lower your blood pressure. It's also is good for blood flow. It open your blood vessels and will allow the blood to go freely and nice and smooth in the body. You want to eat sweet potatoes, right? Um, which balance out your sodium. You know what I do? I would boil my sweet potato, and then after I finish, I'll put it in my air fryer, or I'll microwave it and I'll put it, let it toast a little bit in the um in the fryer, and I'll eat that. So if you guys know any other way to eat sweet potato, let me know. I also, my wife fry it up for me sometime. But it's good to eat like that. Then I don't have to add oil and these kind of things. Also, spinach. It's spinach, as we know, it's helped to relax your blood vessel. Garlic is a natural food source to help you reduce your blood pressure. And as we said, tomatoes, it supports your artery health, right? And also banana. If you're on Lasix and I mean, sometimes if you have high blood pressure, your doctor is going to order you a medication that you call um, one with hydrochlorothiazide. That's for blood pressure. It's a diuretic, and what it does, it also make you pee a lot and brings down your blood pressure. While you're peeing a lot, it brings down your potassium level too. So you want to make sure that you eat potassium, right? Oranges, it improves blood vessel elasticity, which means it stretches the blood vessel. You want to eat watermelon, which boosts circulation, like I said. Um, Avocado, it's healthy fat. You want to eat that, and it's good in potassium. Fish, as we have said before, salmon, mackerel, herring, omega 3 reduce your blood pressure and also inflammation. If you have hypertension, you want to decrease your canned food. As we know, canned food is easy, but you don't want to eat that because it's full of salt. Your processed meat that you get at the store, you don't want to eat pickle and salts. I love pickled cucumber, but you can't eat too much of that. Soybeans, seasoning like cubes and so on. Now, if you have high cholesterol, your goal is to lower your cholesterol and reduce your plaque. The best choice of vegetable is broccoli, which reduce your bad cholesterol absorption, right? Um, Eggplant, who knows? Eggplant was good, and eggplant traps the cholesterol. Carrots lower your bad cholesterol, which that's what you want. Leafy green vegetables, which is very good, like I said, kale, spinach, and all these things. Fruits, right? Apples, berries, grapes. So, in fact, to be honest with you, all of these are good stuff. Eat with moderation, right? Food you want to avoid: fried foods, butter, margarine, pastries, baked stuff. And finally, you want to go with the golden rule. You want to eat all these three. When you look at your plate, it must look very attractive. Not only Korean rice. You want to grill or bake or steam, not fry. Use olive oil sparingly. Fill your plate with half vegetable and half food, Korean, whatever you're eating. Watch your portion size, and Gigi will tell you you have to watch what you eat, especially fruits. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, you want to stay hydrated, right? So, on behalf of the Ken Rampersaud Show, I would like to thank all of you for tuning in. And like I said to my friends in Brooklyn, I love you guys. Thank you for the love and the support that you guys showed yesterday. And I'm going to give you right back. Um, and this is one of the songs that I really love, that I always open my show with. But because today is a special show for my Gigi, I play this song. I play, her song. She's royal two times for her. I want to know that Her life was tough, but she's blessed to have so many people who have supported her, and it's good to have people support her and support all of us. In a world that we live in today, we do need people. We also need people who are going to support us, people who are going to lift us up and take us to places where we didn't know that we could go. One of the things that I was saying today, Beverly, saying a very good evening to you. Thank you for tuning in. One of the things that I was thinking about today, and like I am at this far because of good people. And I always think, and I get emotional when I say this, because in my life, I meet a lot of good people. I fail in many things, but there were many angels on earth that came my way who helped me fly and who keep me grounded close to earth. That causes me to be humble and kind. And I want to feel that crossing path with Gigi and her folks in Brooklyn, Sheldine, Winston, Deidre, Idris, Cleveland. I believe all of you are a set of angels. And together we will do great things. I got you back, and I'll pray for all of you. And if those of you who I've name I forget and I didn't mention, forgive me, but give me some time. We all will get to meet someday, and that we'll get to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this show, the Ken Rampersaud Show, please support my divine sister. And you have to hear this story how the two of us really meet up. I will let her tell that story one day. But she contacted me, and when she interviewed me, she will tell you how she met with me. God bless all of you. So, this is a song that I always play on this radio before I start my show. It put me in a good mood. Continue to be great souls. The world need all of us. Together, we can make a big difference in this world. Have a great night and a great week, everyone. This is my one of my favorite songs. You're watching the Ken Rampersaud Show. Dharmati Barker, a very good evening to you. Thanks for tuning in. And if I haven't called your name, I'm so sorry, I didn't see them. So much of you watching in the background, thank you so much. This song speaks to my soul. Samantha Cho, thank you very much for your love and your support, for always supporting me.
जीवन भर ये प्यार हमारा जीवन भर ये प्यार हमारा बन के रहेगा अपना सहारा टूट न पाए अब ये कसम टूट न पाए अब ये कसम प्यार न बदले अपना सजना ओ सजना मैंने तुझसे प्यार किया मैंने तुझसे प्यार किया तेरा प्यार है दुनिया में तेरा प्यार है दुनिया में तू ना मिला तो मर जाऊंगी साथ रहे हम जन्म जन्म साथ रहे
You know, yesterday I took my iron to iron my clothes to go to Gigi's stuff, to her book launching, and I forget the iron at work, so I had to put on anything today. I couldn't press it.
सजना मैंने तुझसे प्यार किया मैंने तुझसे प्यार किया मैंने तुझसे प्यार किया मैंने तुझसे प्यार किया
Gigi and I will build bridges and the Brooklyn Passage.
मैंने तुझसे प्यार